Backgammon Championship from Clarenia in Cyprus. It's the Merit Middle East Grand Prix International Tournament. I think we have Arda just explaining the rules to the players, so I'll be quiet for a minute. Okay, so Hamadeh, who's from Dubai/Lebanon, and Umur Aras, who's Turkish. This is a 19-point match, 2 minutes per point, 12 seconds per move. We've seen both of these guys before over the last week. Ayman is playing the red checkers, Umur's playing the black checkers, bearing off to the left as we look at the board. So here we go. It's an opening 4-3. Played in traditional manner, 2 down, no problem. 6-5, not going to be any trouble. I'm hoping to be joined by Simon Barget in due course. 2-1, probably make the bar, so no difficult decisions yet. 5-2, well, 5 is clear, and then you think about the 2, but given that when you've got one checker back, you want to escape it, then I would imagine that 24-22 is the correct play, because then it can see daylight. Okay, this is an alternative strategy. There can't be too much difference between the 2 plays. 5-3 is going to make the 5-point, but had red stepped up, he'd now be looking at an escape tunnel. So that dice on checkers don't count in this tournament. 6-3, now can make the 5-point or run, but if he'd stepped up, it would have been clear to run away, but now I think he'd probably make the 5-point. But if you run away, it's too easy for black, I think. 5-point is, after all, the 5-point. At least he's giving it plenty of thought. Decided on a running play. XG will prefer, given that black's block, this is certainly not unreasonable. So now black will split, yeah. And 6-5 is, you cannot play it safely, so how are you going to play it? You can play 11-6, 15-9. You can hit, but then you've got a whole bunch of blots spread around the board. So, given the strength of black's board, I think you only want to play with 1 blot. I would play 11-6, 15-9. Again, it's good to see them taking their time. In the fighters' final, both players got down to 8 seconds left on the clock. So they had also used all of their time sensibly. This played 15-9, 13-8, it's fine. 5, as the 4 is clear. Now the 5, I'll probably leave the spare check on the midpoint and slot the 3 point with the 5. This is an alternative strategy. The idea being that he may roll a number next turn. He can release or safely clear the midpoint. This is awkward because he doesn't really want to run. He also doesn't want to give up the midpoint. Between a rock and a hard place. You can make the 2 point and hold on to the midpoint. I think running away will be correct, so we can discard that as a possible play. Or you just, let's just have a look at the race. Certainly making the 2 point is a viable play. The other thing to check is the race, which is very close. Well, I don't think I like making the ace point. It's a little bit committal. Double 3, so 2 down and make the 5 point. Yeah. Perfect roll. Double 4, catching up in the race. 1, 2. I'm just going to play 13 to 9 twice. And then we need to do a count. 30, 40, 4, 2 for red, 42, 6, 102 plays 111, so this won't be a cue because of the contact. There's 9. The best thing to do here is to keep a running count. So he's now 12 pips ahead. He's now going to be 2 pips ahead. So black has no weaknesses in the board as yet. I think this will be quite straightforward. 8 to 3, 6 to 5. I'm sorry, I didn't see clear the 10 point. My apologies. So he's a few pips ahead. 2 1's a little bit tricky, so do you save 2 6s or 1 6? I think this is a reasonable play because he may have to go very shortly from the red's 4 point. Double 6 probably going to end the game. 1, 2, 3, and 1 for luck. 4. 5, 2. It's not running, so this looks the logical play. Stop, count. 4. You may be keeping a running count. That was a very quick first game. Well played by both players. Not too many significant decisions. I think Mr. Farshey is about to join us.
Here I am. Yeah, thank you, Chris. Hello, everyone. So 1-0 already. Sorry I missed the first.
Yeah, the correct pronunciation. On we go. 2-1. Okay. I always like to slot the 5 point with 2-1. It's personal preference. If I'm losing, I'll certainly slot the 5 point. 6-1 makes the bar. 5-4 is an awkward roll. It's going to run away. Certain duplication of 3s here. 6 1s. So you've got, yeah, this is probably correct. So you need to get some coverage of the outer boards. 6 and
2 6, yeah.
So black has escaped both back checkers. 4-2. So you either make 4 point and play 13 to 9, 24, 21 to get you better coverage of the outer boards. This will be 2 down. Okay, so now red's hoping to hit a fly shot on the 10 point, fly shot meaning an indirect number, so a combination of both dice. You don't see that there's really a huge choice other than this play. So hits with 8s, but only 4 of them, and 9s, so So there's 9 hitting numbers. That's one of them. 5, 4.
It's a 9. It's a
Amazing
9.
how often that block gets hit when there's only 9 numbers. Here we go. Can he come back in? Well, 3's nice, but the 4's ugly. Just waiting while I take
No.
video screen a little bit. Back and around.
Not good for the transcription. Can we get this off the screen, Hamadeh, please?
Has provided the streaming coverage throughout the tournament. Here we go.
Okay, so he's still not cute. He's still not picked up his dice. I mean, he's thinking.
Red is on the bar and is considering a cue. Probably just as well that he didn't. 1-6 is awkward. I suspect he'll play 8-2. Actually, there's a number of plays here. If you play 8-2, then if the checker on the black's 10 point is hit, then black has to give up a point to hit it. If you play 15-9, then black gets the bonus of when he hits, he also escapes. So I believe this is the correct 6.
You are not right. Yeah.
Well,
can you hear me, Chris?
Now you run away and leave black purely an ace, leave red surely an ace to hit. So I think the correct move here is 22-11. Maybe ahead in the race. Sure, I like this play. It's certainly legal, but there's a lot of blots spread around. The reason I would have liked 22-11 is that it largely makes it a one-shot proposition for the game. And again, we're just having a bit of trouble with the graphics, so hopefully that will get sorted in a moment.
Hi, Chris. Oh, now I'm here. Can you hear me?
So I did play 22-11. And I noticed that we had the players, well, Hamadeh's just inverting the screen. So now we have Umur at the bottom and Ayman at the top. So that's all right. We can cope with that. So he didn't roll the ace. Sorry, there's a bit of work going on with the graphics. So we now need to have a look at the position. Let's just roll double 2. Okay, so we need to look at the race in a moment. Double 6, interesting. So that's going to be 2 of them. That's going to be 3 of them. So now do you come out with a 4th one in an attempt to escape, or do you play 13-7 and let your opponent come to you? So quick count would have been good. Sorry, I just need to do.
So I don't know why Chris doesn't seem to be able to.
Sorry, I have to just. So this is clearly correct. 39, 33, 72, 88, 100, 100, 16, 116. Red is well ahead in the race. This is a great roll because it makes the 9 point. 6-5, 2 down. So the question in this game is, can red escape, or can black either blitz or prime the remaining rear checker, known as a straggler? It's thinking about, I don't think, okay, interesting. Swift double, swift take. 2-1, not great. So do you play 11-8 or 2 down from the midpoint at 11? or 11 to 9, you can play this. Okay. Probably correct because we want to keep the can't escape. It can strengthen his board. Okay. I think that cue by black was probably a little bit premature. He's now got very awkward numbers to play. The 6 is going to have to be 11 to 5. Yeah. The question is, do you play 13 to 10 with the 3, which would have left 7s and 10s? 5, 3. Okay, red's got a perfect board. Now, how's black going to respond? 6, 5, a great response. So red needs to come in and not crack his board, ideally. 3, 5, 3, 6 are massive, yeah? 4, 6. Sorry. 4, 4, 4, 4, 5. So now, oh, good number. You needed that. You needed that 3. Having doubled. Red's down to 70 at the moment. Staying out.
Chris?
Black is still behind in the race, so can't, obviously he's given the cue away, can't spot anything. The correct tactic when your opponent has a perfect board is normally not to leave any indirect shots, which is what he's done here. Okay, except now he's left double 4, which is probably forced. Double 4 wins anyway. 1, 6, time to go time. That is a miss. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're into a pure race. We'll need to. So again, 63 plays 68. So red is 5 for 10. Here we go. 3, 1 is not what you want. Oh, sorry, double 3. So now he's got a very clear lead. Double 3 in response. Still a 5-pick lead. Obviously, black has significant weakness on the 4 and 3 point. So black has taken 3 extra checkers off. Given that he holds the cue, probably will need to take a roll. Still is taking a roll. 4, 3, 2 off. One is a dreadful roll. And now every time you have to consider the cue because getting the doubling point correct in such positions is crucial. So he's redoubling 4. Sorry, I've been commentating sound, but it doesn't really help. Apologies, the sound is now on. This is Chris Bray commentating on the final. Simon, you're there?
I'm here, yeah.
Right. Sorry, the sound was off. Technical incompetence on my part.
Yeah, I was actually.
So, interesting redoubled 4. Looks like double and take. Hit count is, hang on, wait a minute. past that redouble.
I hopped off to the kitchen. I didn't get to see. So Ayman had some checkers off, didn't he?
He did. So sorry, the technical incompetence from the commentators, but now back up and running. Umur is leading the 3-love. Okay, it's 3-0 in a 19-point match. It's not a huge lead, obviously. Interesting that he's gone to make the 2-point leading. Normally you split in one way or the other if you're leading the 6-4, but this is okay. 2-1. Interesting. And you do this, you can come down a slot.
This is 55, wrong. Quite a big mistake, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. Your opponent's got a blitzing structure, so you shouldn't offer the blitz. Yeah? Okay, so red is on the bar. One. Just keep it going, I think. You're certainly not going to play 13-11. You can't afford to play with 3 checkers on your opponent's ace point. Apparently you can. So this would not be my move.
It's not a big mistake, actually.
Okay.
It's not a big mistake. So double 5.
Double 5 is double 5. Right, so now now he must split. Yeah, okay. It's a reasonable way to split. 3-2 is 2 and up 3. So it's playing the correct tactic. Black wants to escape the last checker. 4-1 doesn't hit anything, and it doesn't say to the checker on the 18-point. In fact, it's a horrible roll. So what can we do with it? We can do this.
You can just come down, maybe duplicate 4s or this.
Yeah,
coming down is better.
Yeah, I would agree.
That's 1 for Simon.
Yeah. Right. Black now.
Oh, I thought he rolled 4-1.
Yeah, he did.
He didn't, but he's.
He did. Yeah. He played,
I meant Ayman.
He played 11-6. Right. Okay. Red on roll. Can he make the bar point anchor? Yes, he can. And then either slot the. I might slot the 3. Not much is going to happen there. You want to make another point. Some point in the proceedings. 11-8 is probably also okay. And 13-10 is probably also okay. All of these, right, double 2, well, it's going to be 9-point and 4-point. Unless there's any value, I think he's going to struggle.
Or switchy. I don't know about this.
Yeah, quite often. He's certainly not going to leave a blot, surely. You don't need to leave a blot. So, as per Mishi's book, once you reach the advanced stage, you should not be leaving gratuitous shots. And there are lots of other things he can do. I don't understand that plan.
Yeah, shouldn't leave a shot. But let's. Switching was much better, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big mistake not to switch.
Yeah.
So he's going to stay back because otherwise, I guess he's
now going to get cubed. Interesting.
Actually, should have come. I should have slotted the. He shouldn't have slotted.
No, absolutely.
It should have played 11 to 5, but it's tiny. It is a cube, according to XG.
Right.
Yeah, so not switching was a big mistake because you can just gain lots of time when your opponent fans.
Yeah.
You just stop him from moving.
So double take, that's interesting. First, oh, double 6. Well, it's going to leave a shot, but it leaves a perfect board to go with it. Oh, sorry, there are 4 checkers on there. Oh.
Yeah, does he want to make the 2 point and leave 2
yeah.
shots?
My apologies, yeah.
Does he want to make the 2 point though? Yeah, he does.
He could have done.
He didn't even.
He didn't look.
He should have done.
Well, now you're going to hit definitely with the ace. Otherwise, you're just going to get blitzed yourself, I would imagine.
So it's a big difference actually between making the 2 and then just bringing that checker in and not leaving 2 blots. You should have made the 2.
Is this the right 4? It doesn't look the right 4.
No, I think you just have to play 11-7.
I think
you have to hit. I don't see how you...
You've got to hit. Yes, absolutely. Okay. I don't like this. You've now put a checker out of play. You've got fewer numbers to make the 4 point, and you've got fewer return numbers. So in backgammon, sometimes you just have to take the risk, and that was one of them. He needs to anchor, fails. Now he's going to get blitzed. 1s, 2s, 6s. So the 1 hits. Oh, it was cocked. Sorry. They roll the same number.
Anyway. 4-1.
Yeah, now come out. So red needs a small double 1 or double 2 if he's going to survive this. 5-3 is not a potential surviving roll. 6 is clear. Probably 5 down. Yeah. He can play 8-3, but you get lots of benefit from the indirect shots on the 8 point anyway. Black's 3s are duplicated at the moment for making the ace point and hitting. And you've got to clear the midpoint at some point. So I imagine the 2 plays are very close. Okay.
Yeah, it was illegal anyway. I was thinking of taking a long time thinking about this in particular.
So there are moments to use a lot of time on your clock and moments not to. This is probably one not to.
It didn't matter what he did. It was close either way. Yeah. Safe. Umur's going to end up losing a G.
So I'll hit with any 2, 3, most 12s. 3 is good. Probably play this. Yeah, that's fine. So,
yeah, maybe I wouldn't leave double 1.
No, I don't think you need to. Go on, double 1 just for fun. All right, no, okay. 2s, 8s. Oh, that'll do. Yeah. Right, so barring double 3 and 6-2 is fine.
Or back-to-back 6-1s.
Yes.
Like about 4 of them in a row.
Yeah. Boxes, no good, doesn't play. Another 6. 6-4. At least we've got a nice clear dice today, which is good. So there's obviously the gammon is guaranteed if black doesn't leave a shot, barring miracles. 6-4, he does leave a shot. Now I think you play this. Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah. A 5 here will produce an impact.
So does
top dice.
So does the computer.
Yeah. 6 has got 1 in, so 2 big numbers leave a repeater. Those 2 big numbers don't. Okay, red still has 2 checkers on the bar, so there is danger next time. Now any combination of 3, 4, 5, and 6 other than a double will leave a shot. Double 4. There you go.
Oh my.
The triple money.
Misses. Double 5, double 4.
Yeah. 6-2, and that's a gammon. So that's the end of that one. Doesn't need to roll. Yeah, that's fine. So Ayman takes a 4-3 lead.
How are you doing this fine morning, Chris?
I'm fine, thank you. I've been out for breakfast and I'm ready to roll. The final of the fighters was very exciting. Both players had about 8 seconds left on their clock at the end.
I know. I didn't realize he came back against Aras.
Yeah.
Because Aras was winning, and I didn't really see the end, but I knew that Umur won. Of course, I knew Umur.
There was an very interesting cue, which will probably appear in an article where I think Umar redoubled 4, and it wasn't even a redouble, but because it was to 4, his opponent passed, which is a common problem. Yeah.
So 2 down was a small mistake.
Yeah.
He had a 5-2.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't come 2 down when your opponent's split. Right, 5-1, bit ugly. We could split here because your opponent's 8
hit and split.
Hit and split. Okay. Certainly a contender.
I wouldn't split without hitting. I don't think.
This is probably the wrong idea because it leaves so many shots.
So hitting and splitting, or hitting and not splitting, actually. So you were right that you could do.
So now with that sequence, Black has established a high anchor. You can probably just play 13 to 8 here. Rather, you can make the high anchor. Difficult.
No, you've got to make the
three is a duplication, and now it's a mutual holding game. 11 and slot the 3-point. Yeah. So less skill in this type of position than many others in backgammon. You have to be basically waiting for a nice big double. 5 is clear. Now 4 is interesting. Yeah, you can do this because of the not duplication, but the anchor in your opponent's board gives you license to make an aggressive play. Now you can hit and cover, which is probably why is he not covering?
He missed it.
I think he just missed it, and now he's paid. Could well pay a heavy price for that. So that was just simply playing too quickly. Oh, apparently not. I just never get these things right, do I? 2 on the bar. Wow. What a sequence.
It's not right to point at all. It's right just to come out with the 2 checkers from the 20. It's quite a big mistake.
Yeah, because now...
I would have played like he did.
Yeah. The 2 checkers on the 20 are basically going to get stranded in a minute because red will come in like this.
Exactly. Exactly.
Come in and come out. Yeah.
I would just come to the 20. Is that bad? Come to the 20 point? Yeah, it was better to come to the 20.
Yeah, okay.
Because you want to make the 20. It's not too dangerous.
This is an awkward row.
Now he can just run.
Yeah, now
just
he can
run from
away.
the 20.
Now he should run away. No, I think this is, again, the wrong idea.
Should he do this? This looks a bit... I mean, the only reason you wouldn't run is if it's too dangerous to run. Maybe it is, but I would probably run.
So 6 to 2 in this position is not great. It creates what's known as
it's
a dilly builder. Yeah. So hello. Now he's looking at playing 11 to 2. I don't think he's looked at the possibility of running. Yeah. But if you don't see a play, you can't make it.
We have. So who have we got in the chat? Murat, Elite Backgammon Events, and Carmen. I guess they're supporting Umur. So what did he went to the 2 point?
He just went. He played 11 to 2. Now, of course, he didn't double four, but
you had to play 2 down. Running wasn't right at all. Okay, so what was this double?
It's rarely right, obviously, to give up an anchor. Double 4 is interesting. It's got a whole host of possible plays here. So you can make the 9 point 3 times. You can make the 4 point and the 17 point.
Yeah, I think I make the 4 and the 17. I don't know what.
This gives connectivity for the red checker. 2. Hello.
Or come. I think you make the 9. I think you make the 9, and then the other 2. I'm not sure about.
Yeah, I think this is close. I quite like having a stronger home board before I have to disengage the rear checker. 3-2 is going to pay probably for one of his earlier rolls when he moves when he played 11-2. 6. He stays on.
Fine. So the double 4 wasn't right.
1. What was the right move?
Not making the 9. It's hard to transcribe and tell you what the right move is, but I'll get, when I get a second.
Well, now is the time to go. So, if red stays out, does black have a cue? Well, we'll never know. To come in and hit.
It wasn't the time to go.
Yeah.
Or it was close.
Yeah. Trouble is, he was stripped everywhere, and now double 3, and he's going to get cubed.
Lights out. I mean, it's like too good or something.
1s, 2s.
Oh no,
4s,
okay.
1s, 2s, 4s, 8s, and 12s.
No, he near too good. I don't know what I'm talking about. But he does pass. It felt like it was a pass, but he's not that far. He's actually up in the race, and he's got a good board. So why did I not like this position for Ayman? No, it is takeable.
Really?
But it's close. Okay, borderline take. Yeah, I mean he's got a 4-point board.
Yeah.
Makes it. But when I looked at it, didn't.
So is he going to? You can, after your opponent owns 6-5, it's perfectly okay to slot. 3-1. Okay. 4-2. Yeah. Swift play at the moment. 6-4. Ooh, big number, very useful. Okay. Depending on how red rolls. 3-5. He doesn't have an anchor.
Just come down.
He can come out. I'd have come down. 6.
Coming out is best.
Now you can hit twice, or you can play safe. This
Nothing
way,
else, hit twice.
yeah, this because if black does not respond well, now it's going to be a double.
Looks like a pass, I would say. Not 100% clear, but
and then is the cue, not too surprisingly. Can he find it?
Things like 6-1 are a bit double-edged. Okay, he's not going to take it. It must be a big pass.
Yeah. We're behind in
a perfect game.
Position, so not surprising. So,
huge pass, 259.
Yeah. So the file is proceeding at pace. 5-4 already in the match. Yeah. 19.
5-2. 5-2. He brings 2 down. 6-4's hitting.
Yeah. 4-3 makes an anchor. It's all right. All quiet now.
Another HG.
Yeah.
Another holding game. 1-1.
Safety the blot. Probably play 6-5 for me. I don't want to be on 20.
I hate to put a 6 checker on the mid, but I don't really want to leave a shot.
Yeah. It's got enough flexibility. I don't like this. It's just personal choice.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not. He's done that. Okay,
yeah.
So he's done that. Why did he do that?
Yeah. So now you've blocked your own big doubles. 4-1. You're just going to come down. Yeah. Unstack the heavy point. Classic holding game position. 4-4, you're going to point. Yeah. Huge improvement.
You certainly are.
Back. Yeah.
Good so far. And they haven't made a mistake for about 15 moves
Right, in and out.
consecutively.
2s and 10s hit. That's a 2. That's 2 2s. 1. Probably going to make 9 points.
Desmond, yeah.
Yeah.
You can play 39, but then that leaves two blots for no
Yeah.
reason. So
this is fine. You're creeping up on something. 3 4.
What is it? 4. You've got to run.
Yeah, you're going to be attacked wherever you go, so you're better to be attacked in the outer board because it doesn't make a point unless it rolls double 2 or double 1 or double 6. Actually. 3 2, you're going to hit and probably play 7 to 4. You could play 9 to 6. This is okay.
I would play 9 to 6 actually. Interesting, but maybe you're right.
Well, this is 6 numbers. It's 4 numbers the other way. Do you get the value from potentially making the bar? Interesting. We'll see.
Yeah, your play's right by 25. I would never have done it.
So 1, you probably want to stay out of harm's way. So do you slot the 3 now? Yeah.
Well, you're behind also by 22 pips.
Yeah. So
I would come down probably, not want a blotting board yet. Unstack the mid.
Close, I think. Again.
Yeah, it's got to be close. If it's not close, I'd be surprised.
Still looking at possibilities. Yeah. Interesting. 2 slightly different approaches. Double 3 is going to be useful. However he plays it, loads of different ways to play it. Is he so far ahead?
Not this.
So
I'd say my first place is making the 5 and hitting loose, but I haven't got a chance to really look at it properly.
56. 6-2, that didn't work.
Making the 5, making the 18 was best.
Yeah.
6-2. Yeah. What's he done? Hits.
It's hit. And now he's come in and hit. Return hit. Oh, he's looking at running.
You can see he likes escaping, so he might just not hit. Like with that 5-4, he didn't hit. He played 11 to 2.
If he comes out, he's 121.
Yeah, he's 15 pips up.
Yeah. 121, 136. Which is probably not quite enough, given that red is on roll. So that's probably.
Yeah, but your opponent's got a blotting board. Actually, it was a cube.
Yeah. Okay.
Before the roll.
5-6. So this must be close to a cube. Apparently not. 4-2. That's perfect. Now red is in trouble. And 45 plays rather less. 5 is 5, and 2 down.
Or hits. He's going to hit, I don't know.
Yeah, but if you're going to, you may go, get a quick look at the race, but you may well be on the receiving end of a cube if you do this.
Oh, it was already in cube territory. That's not.
Yeah.
Okay, coming out.
So now,
okay, coming out was best. Or not, it's just a pass. So hitting was best, sorry.
1, now.
Hitting. But he's not going to cube anyway.
No, so you've got to.
Maybe the best play was not to hit because you don't want him to cube. So hitting's going to probably be most likely to entice.
He's got a 3 to play here. Play 7 to 4.
Or would just come out.
1 to 18, yeah. Because red has got a blot on the 3 point, which will come into play. This is the safe play.
Looked like the right play.
He fanned, so surely this must be a cue. So now you can run away or make the 3 point.
It was too good. The 1 point was better.
Yeah. One. Surely this is 6-5. Run away. He's going to have missed his market in a minute, isn't he? Double 6, always useful. 1, 2. You'd probably run away. Can't see any value in staying, but then what's the race? Okay. Still time to think about the cube. That's
yeah, it was still a pass. He couldn't run.
Am I right in saying it's only a 6-pip race? 100%.
No, he's 24 pips down.
I've gone badly wrong then somewhere. Yeah, this is a clear path. Simon said he's 24, 26 pips down. He's facing a threat of being hit. There's also were black to point on the red checker on black's 5 point, then the gammons really do come into play with the number of crest overs that red's got outside. Even if red gets a shot, he's got a blot on his 3 point, so unless he hits and covets, that's a liability. So for all of these reasons, this is a very clear path.
Yeah, I'm going to be harsh and say he kind of, it's not, maybe he should know this. He's a good player, Umur. He's got a bloating board and he's like gazillion pips down and he can be hit with a 5 or a 4, which can just, he could fan immediately and he can get gammoned. Yeah. So if it was me, I would be like knowing that my opponent missed a bunch of cubes and just monitoring just to make sure that he doesn't get back into, I don't get back into take territory, or that he doesn't just end up doubling me when it's actually a no double.
Yeah.
And that's what you've got to do when you're playing some
bit of a buzz. Okay.
You know, for kind of
4-3. Okay. Perfectly normal roll, hit and down, 5-2, standard backgammon. In known opening theory. This is easy as well. 1, 2. Well, actually, you can choose between the 5 point and the 3 point. So this is fewer return shots, but a less perfect board. I tend to make the 5 point. 5-6. Well, the game would have been over with, well, not over. It would be much stronger for black with my move, but there you go. Doesn't judge by results. 5-4, you can make the 4 point, or run away. Running away doesn't look right, and you've got 2 checkers trapped. Sorry for the buzz, I don't know where that's coming from. 5-1. Right, okay. 6-5. Okay. Simon, are you still there? Slight buzz on Simon's feed here, I think. So, what have we got? 3-2. Okay. Very awkward. So red has got the weaker position, therefore cannot take huge amount of rest. The alternative is 13 to 9, 6 to 3, but it's a little bit wide open. But then what are you going to do here? Black is going to run. Looks like black is ahead in the race. So looking at the alternative, if he plays this 3, he plays this 4. So here comes the cue. Nicely done. And it's been dropped. That's 6-5 to Ayman. 6-5. Three-two. So momentarily we've lost Simon, I think. So and 4-1 splitting. 3-1. 2. Fairly standard fare. Hitting. A lot of buzz on my machine, I apologise.
Guess he can't.
That's better. Right. Sorry, I don't know what happened to the sound temporarily. 6-4. Black is doubling. This looks like a take. Red has got a solid structure. Yes, he's on the bar. So, what do you think about this one? That's better. Oh, yeah. Good take, I believe. 4-1's perfecto. Red now a little bit of trouble with 2 checkers on the bar. And now black looking very good. Now, we like this too, and probably come up with the other one as well. Or this is the alternative of trying to make the bar while your opponent's got 2 checkers up. Pays off big time to double 2, but this is less flexible. So now black would be looking at making the point. So 2. Slight problem because of the last play. Very awkward because it's stranded 2 rare checkers. So now you probably want to keep the midpoint, but equally well the 9 point is very valuable if your opponent comes in on a 3 point. So I think this is probably the better play.
Chris?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah,
Can you hear me?
okay. Yeah,
Right.
great. Okay, double two. Oh, it's not.
Double six.
It makes a difference.
Yeah. Still got two on the bar. Do you want the bar? Key question. It's a slightly ungainly structure. Black could have had opportunities to create a much better structure, I think, those ended up doing. But this is perfect, obviously. This could be a big gain in the context of this final, if Black can bring the gammon down.
Needs to come out. Must come out.
He's just going to get pounded on if he stays. Okay. Going to get hit with any 4, 6, or 7.
Okay. Computer says his play is okay.
Yeah.
Well, actually, very small difference.
All right. That's 6-3
Coming
is
out.
interesting. 5-3, still hanging back, trying to make the second angle.
Yeah, now I'm not so sure. Now I may be
yeah. I think you hit with. I would have hit with the 4. You don't want red to make the second angle. Nor is he going to. Right now, he's going to get pounded on, surely. 2s, 3s, 4, 2. Okay. 1 and 5. Okay, red has 4 checkers back. So if he still has 4 checkers back when black has born in, red will be even money to lose a gammon. So, hello, what are we doing now? It gives a weaker structure. I don't understand that one. I'll declare the 9 point and give myself a bit of structure.
I don't know about that. I don't know about weaker structure.
Well, if you've got stacks, that's my point.
Very close.
Yeah, okay, well that's...
In fact,
Let's see. Yeah, this is fine, just in case you roll 6-1. 6-4 is fine. Right, so red's going to run off the gammon while black attempts to win the gammon. Red will create a strong board. Now what do you play? Still 6-4 now leaves a shot if you play this. I'd still play 6-5. Yeah. You want to clear the 6 points as soon as you can. 1. Probably, well, you can cross with 18 to 12 and cost yourself nothing.
Well, you can just bring one in.
Yeah. 6-4. Well, it's a good job we played the last move correctly, or else that would have been a shot. And 3 just comes all the way. Yeah. Four is clear. That leaves a horrible structure. I think you do this. You're going to pay off to some 3s. Sorry, 4s. 2 checkers off is 2 checkers off.
Yes. Taking a long time.
Yeah, and again,
It's illegal. That's illegal. I'm going to lose a transcription. That's not the start.
This is.
Oh no! Put it back properly.
No, that was that not the start?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
No. Yes, it was. Okay,
Yeah.
what did Umur roll?
4-1.
3-1.
4-1.
4-1.
4-2 clears the 4 point that leaves a gap. Now he's going to have to go with 1, which creates shot opportunities on 6-4, 5-4, and 4-3. And also goes a long way to save the gammon.
You should save it.
Famous last words, Simon. know.
What's he doing?
He's thinking. 6-4. There you go. There's the shot.
There's the shot.
Right. Big moment again in the game. Checker in now. He's in gammon saving mode. It's interesting. Black could have blitzed the red checker on the 2-point when it was there. And then red would still have been on the bar when he rolled double 6, and black would have been a long way towards winning a gammon. I think he was slightly timorous in his approach to this game. Now he's taken 2 off with the idea of trying to win a gammon. If you do this, you've got 9 crossovers left. Yeah, I think given how tight it is, the other player is probably correct. See if he'd have rolled the ace. Yes, he would. That would have been fun. Would he have hit it? No, he wouldn't. There we go. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Wow. So red's going to need a 6 and a 5 in each of the next 2 rolls. 5. And now you approach 12 to 11. This is known.
If you play 2 to 1, you only get 6-1.
Yeah. 2 to 1 is quite a bad.
But you lose out. If you roll 6-1, now it doesn't get off.
The red outside block has to be on the 10-point before it's correct to play 2 to 1 from memory of my learning. 6-2 now. With the other sequence, with the 3-2 about 4 rolls ago, he would have won a gammon. So let's see what happens here. Still won a gammon. There you go. Sometimes these things happen.
Break.
Time for a break.
Break. That was obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah, so lots of stuff going on here. Lots of stuff going on.
Oh, let's get the ball. So apologies for technical issues during the game. Something went wrong with my sound system.
I don't know what.
Anyway,
what that was.
No matter. 10-5 to Ayman in the match to 19. So he's about 81, 71% here to win. Take a 5-minute break, Simon. I'll be back.
Okay. Yeah, I think I will too. See you guys soon.
Okay, I'm back. Just waiting for the reappearance of the players.
Hi, I'm back too, but
Does that buzz me or you?
can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. There was a buzz for a while. It's disappeared. We need some players. What do you think so far, Simon, of what you've seen in terms of the final?
So I'm often feedback I do.
You've gone fine.
Hello.
Hi, right, that's better.
Yeah, sorry, there is. I think it's my audio. There's a
Okay.
problem. There've been, yeah, to be honest, there have been quite a few mistakes. Connection got cut off, but at the moment, Umur's playing about 5 and Ayman about 13.
Okay. And you really don't want to be. I mean, 5 is fine. It's very difficult to play at 4 and below unless you're a real top class player. But playing at 13 is not where you want to be in a major final. How are they doing on time? They've got plenty of time left. Time should not be an issue. The key with the clock is to use your time efficiently. So you take a long time on difficult plays, but if you have a move where there are two plays that are very close to each other, maybe one pip difference or something, then you shouldn't be wasting that much time if you are going to use your time properly later on. We saw yesterday in the final of the fighters, both players down to 8 seconds. Well, then you're playing an automatic, and you are going to make mistakes. So there are various players in the world who always run their clock down, and the world's #1 player is one of them, Hoshi, who always consumes a huge amount of time early on in the match and then is always short of time late in the match. I think that's something he could do with adjusting. But he's happy with his style. He's the #1 player in the world, so who am I to tell him what to do? But that's my view of watching him.
Maybe Dirk's the #1 player, just to be controversial.
Yeah, it could be. Okay, everything's frozen. Oh no, here we go. Right. So Umar is 5-10 behind. He needs to play aggressively. He needs to be aggressive with the cube and create gammonish positions. Ayman should be playing for high anchor games and racing. That's a very good start if you're winning 10-5. So you make your opponents 5 point and you make the 9 point.
So, Chris, you can hear me?
I can hear you, Simon.
Okay.
Okay. 4-2, you come in on the 4 and make the 11 point. 6-1, okay, fairly standard. Red would now like to make the anchor. 5-2 is awkward, but I think it's probably, oh, it's interesting. You could consider splitting with the 2 at the back because he wants to make that high anchor. Racing with a 6-3. Not racing with a 6-3, probably a better choice.
Oh, can you hear me now, Chris?
I can hear you now. You went for a bit.
Okay. Well, they're playing really quickly.
Yes, a couple of plays where perhaps the right move was different. Now, Black's got this beautiful broken prime and his opponent's high anchor, but luckily for Red, he's equalised the position. And now you're in the position where Black has stranded rear checkers again. He's not going to be running with 5-4, so what is he going to do? He's probably, you could hit and come to the 4 point with a diversionary tactic. Yeah.
Come out with both?
Come out with both, or you could come out with one of them after the hit, actually. That would be the other move.
Okay, this was the right play according to the computer. Good play.
5, he's tidied that up nicely.
Why are they playing so fast suddenly? It's impossible to keep up.
Yeah. 5-1. That's the 5. You're not going to come in 1 and go 5. You could come in 5-1 and run, but that's wrong. You can come in 5. Yeah. So you want to spare on Red's 5 point because you want to be able to run next time. So if he's going to play this one, he's going to play the wrong 5.
Or he could play bar 29-8, but I don't want to give up the 9 point.
Yeah.
It duplicates
I would
forward.
just play this. This is very logical. You keep the broken prime. You create a runner ready to go from Red's 5 point next time.
Yeah, there's no other play. He's not going to do it though.
He's going to find one. No, this is wrong. Yeah, wrong plan, I would suggest. 5, 2.
Another 5.
Yeah, that's so Red's got the right idea, and so much he now has a runner. Now this 5-1 is going to be awkward. He's just going to have to run off the 24 point. Excuse me. Yeah.
Good play.
Yeah, that one was good. Now he's going to play 13-7. Yeah.
Or make the 9.
Could make 9 points, so that would have been at least worth considering and having a look at the race.
No, he was right.
Now come in and out. So,
They seem like they've taken booster tablets or something. They're just playing.
Ooh, 2, and let's pop out with a 5. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So even if Black hits back, which he's failed to do. Right, so 3 checkers-ish back each. The race is not going to be relatively close for 5, 6, 7, 6. The race is very close. This does not look like a cube.
The race is close, yeah.
Just a couple of tips.
Right.
Now, Red needs to tidy up a bit. 5, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118 A good number would be, for example, 5-2s, making the outer point and the bar. And that would give him some threats for next time. 6-6, that sort of works. 1-2. Right, make. And now, why would he leave a shot?
You have to.
Why? Why can't you play? Oh, sorry, he's on the bar. Ignore my remark. Whoa, what a roll. One, hang on. Whoa, not so fast.
Yeah, what does he do?
Yes.
What does he do? Just makes the 5.
It's a 5 point, sure.
Just makes the 5.
Otherwise, the forced
So
to.
you can't really make the 18 unless you
No.
play 18 and something weird like 9-7. Or...
So that was a very fortuitous roll.
Now, it probably isn't a cube, but it's more volatile.
No, it's more volatile. It's certainly an interesting position. Provided red comes in, he'll be all right. If he stays out, it's far more dangerous. What? Well, this is legal. Is it correct? I prefer to make the 5 point, I have to say.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. So, yeah, it's a legal play. So this is kind of less volatile in a way, even though Ayman shouldn't have made the 18 point.
Yeah. So now red's got multiple entering numbers if he plays this way. He's presumably thinking of doubling. So is it a double? The score might make it a double.
Could be a borderline double.
Yeah.
Could be. He's only really got 5-4. 5-4, 5-6, double 5, and 1-4.
Yeah.
What I would consider a 3-6.
Yeah. XG Mobile makes this a teensy weensy double on an absolutely trivial 10. I think he knows that Ayman will take this. So in terms of market losing rolls, it's quite small. 5-4, you just come out. Now you've got a threat. Oops, 4-2.
Yeah, it was a double.
Yeah. So now Black's got the 2-7 holding game with an impure board. So I would have thought this was a cube now, definitely.
Just a pass, I think.
Yeah.
I think he's lost his market.
Well, you lose your market in the theoretical world, but not in the real world. An important difference.
I only do theory, Chris. I'm a man of theory.
Sorry, Tom, you're a man of theory. Okay.
I'm a purist.
Right, he has double.
But the whole point is he rolled his market, one of his best numbers, which was why it would have been a double before. And Black hasn't done anything particularly good, so it makes sense that it would be a pass now.
Yeah. The 2-7 game is just not a useful game. The two black points don't work well together. Yeah, he's dropped good.
Nice. Yeah, it's a massive, massive pass. 287.
Yeah. That one wasn't difficult. I think you played, interesting. I'd have played for contact, played 24, 18, 13 now and there, but holding the 2 point is not that bad. But still, I would have played for contact. Double 3. What do I know? Going to make the 2 points. So he's escaped checker and a stronger board. So the 2 is clear. You can duplicate 4 boards, play 6-5.
No, I've got to split. Oh, okay.
Well, he's got 8. Black's only got 8 in the zone. Yeah. So
Had to split.
Oh, yeah. Despite, and there's a fan. Now the cube is going to be coming. So black's escaped.
Yeah, I let this go.
He's miles ahead. Even with a lead in the match, you shouldn't be frightened of cubing this. Did he take? He took.
No, he didn't double.
I didn't.
It was only a small double, I think, because it's a big pass.
Yeah, I know. Okay, but
and it's like
red needs a high anchor. That's not it. So you come down 6. What do you do with a 3? You either play. I think you can play it 5, 6, 3, or 24, 21. It's probably right to hold. Yeah. 5 1's easy to play. Black's position is improving all the time. Yeah. 5 4. We're going to make the 3 point. And again, black's 6 4. Now he's going.
Yeah, it's too good now. It's just too good. I mean, he missed like some small doubles that were big passes.
4 even right. So now
probably needs to double now. He definitely needs to double now.
Yeah.
Some bad numbers.
Perfect numbers. It doesn't matter, does it?
Well, was I wrong about that?
He's obviously way too good. And now he's doubling, and now he's going to cash. So he could have played on there, played for the gammon. There's no risk.
Yeah, before he rolled the 4-1, it was a big double and a pass. Because he had bad numbers. Yeah. So not the best use of the cube by Ayman there.
3-2, followed by a 5-1. But 6-5, run away. Fine. 4-3, make the advanced anchor. Black hasn't cleared all the checkers yet. That gives you long-term equity by making the advanced anchor. The race is fairly close. I think this is an overplay.
Probably.
Can go wrong. Yeah. So now, in the other variation, he'd have had his opponent's 5 point. Black wouldn't have saved his checker. So, yeah, I think it was just the wrong game plan. I know he's losing, but you can occasionally ground out a point. I'm not sure about this. Gives a good 6, 5-3, comes in and hits. Okay. So there might be a small hitting contest now, 3-1. There is going to be a small hitting contest.
Why? You can just play safe.
Can play safe. Again, now any 6 by red is not great, like that one. Now it's going to make the bar. So that hit paid off. 6 is clear, 5 is clear, so not difficult. And again, red is behind in position, but that was his own fault this time. Did not make the right play with an earlier 4-3. Improved matters, and improved matters again with that fan by black. 4-1, maybe come to the bar. Fine. 2-5. Yeah. I think I come in 5 and in 2. There we go. Now, red would like small numbers. That's not it. So 5 is clear, and I'm probably going to be hitting here. Interesting. The problem with this move is that black gets to play his whole role.
Yeah, hitting was right by a long way.
Yeah, you'd probably run away here. I can make the bar and don't give.
I would make the bar.
Making the bar's nice.
I said I would make.
Yeah. This way, black's escaped all the checkers and the onus is on red.
Making the bar was a big blunder.
Yeah, that's fine. I would agree with that. Right, so now red needs to keep his two rear checkers at the rear because he wants to establish an anchor. If he'd run 22-13, he was just losing. Black would, what have we got? 4-1, no excitement. 14-8. Or 3, make 4 point, I think. I still want to keep my two rear checkers back. I want to strengthen my board. I don't wish to initiate a fight yet. Okay. It makes it more difficult for black to play as well. 6-2, that's an improving roll. Red really could do with the 2. There you go, there's the 2. If that's the 2, where's the 6? Yeah. Black has 12 checkers in the zone, so care needs to be taken here. If he makes the 22 point, black's 3 point, then black has gaps on the bar point and the 4 point, which will cause problems till the end. I think if you play 7-5 here, it's got a high risk factor associated with it. I like this play.
Very close.
Yeah.
Not necessarily right to make the anchor.
Yeah. Now he's glad he did make the anchor. Oh, this is going to be fun as well. You play 2 down. You're certainly not coming off the back. You don't really want to give black control of the outer board. You could play 13-11. Duplicating aces and keeping some pressure on the midpoint.
Yeah, but he's still got a 6 that he can play from the 8 point.
Yeah, he owns the butterfly anchor.
Okay, it's not quite right. He should have kept the mid.
Yeah. Okay. And he's been doubled. Interesting, yeah. I put something on. What have we got here? There are 6 checker on this. 2, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it looks okay. So he's taken, which I like. The race was relatively close, and Ed owns the butterfly anchor. This is what, 4-3. So the choice is, while he's got 2 blocks, why does he not play 13-6? Simon, are you here? I can't hear you.
Yeah, I'm here. I wouldn't leave a shot even if he's got, because he can still he can just maybe not have to. It was very close between the 2.
6 to 2, 11 to 8, yeah.
Yeah, and slot the deuce probably. I don't know. What's he done?
Whoa, nice number, double one. 2 down, because you want to be able to clear the midpoint quickly and effectively.
What did he roll?
Double one. So he made the 3 points.
What's he done?
Well, he's made the 4 points, sorry. He hasn't cleared the midpoint down to the 12 point, which is perhaps surprising. Double five is interesting, that catches up. Do you keep a 6? I think you're going with any 6, so why don't you come in 8-3? Six to one is bad for the race. I think you do this. Now black doesn't want to leave a shot. 6-5 was cocked. 2-1 is easy. Now is red going to be forced with a 6? 6-4 is ugly. Any 6 is quite ugly. Double 3, 2, 3. He'd probably now keep a 5, I would imagine. Not sure about that. Just in case black clears the 8 point. 6-4. I think you keep the prime and you play 13-7-5-1. But he's going to go this way. This is not bad because it's a trap play effectively, because red's board is gone. Now red is forced with only 5. Quite like the play.
Yeah, I would clear the 8.
Yeah. It only pays off realistically to double 5. So.
I don't know. What is the
only rolls? 6-3. 6 is clear.
Making the ace was best. 6-3.
Yeah. Okay, now you're going to hit. You're going to have to hit, aren't you? Right. Do you take aces or not? So you hit with a 5 because the race is so close, and in fact, black's probably losing the race. So you can try and rely on the prime and play 13-5. So that's one tactic. This is quite difficult. So he's decided to rely on the 5 prime. Now, any 6, well, it's not a 6 or 3. Now, again, he's got to, you can hit 4-1, you're going to pick and pass. Yeah. This is very clear. Comes in with a 1, he's still got to roll a 2 and a 6 to escape. Comes in with the 3, he can't hit anything. 3 is clear and the 4 is forced. Again, black's going to be faced with the same decision each time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 2-6. One simple from paradise, as we used to say at double pot. Now 4. Now do you play 8-4-7-6? I don't like this play. I'll play 8-4-7-6. This is the safe play. So you're winning the race, so this is not an unreasonable play. You're just about winning the race. But I mean, if red rolls 3 here, 3-4, well, my play wouldn't have worked. Okay, the same decision as last time. 5 and 3. Well, now any 5 or 6 by red, and we've got an interesting race.
I think he needed to hit. No, he didn't.
2-1. 4's a bad. 5-4. Yeah, he's going to hit. Now red desperately needs the 3. Oh, he's got it, but it's cocked. He has not had the dice as Umur. 3-1, takes 2 checkers on. Could have cleared the 6 point, but this is probably right. 2 off. Oh, definitely right. Now 6-3 is the only really bad roll. 4-3 is fine. There's obviously a gap there, but red's home board is not going to contain anything, even if he gets a shot. Double 2. He needs to improve his dice rolling if he's going to contest this match. Ah, choices. Given he's now well ahead, he should probably clear the 6 point. Yeah. So now only 6 by red, and he's got to go. There he goes. It's not quite a done deal, but it's pretty close. 3-2. 2-1. Checkers left. 4-1. At least he got a checker off. Now he can get to work on rolling his 3 big doubles in a row. That's missed. That's the end of the game, basically. 2, and that's the end of that one. So 13-6 to Ayman now.
13-6. Okay, I've had enough with transcription. My arm is hurting.
Okay, that's fine. That was 5-4 opening roll, 5-4 in response. Should be played the same way. Yeah. 6-2, you make the opponent's bar point. And again, hitting's likely to be an overplay. You should take what the dice give you half the time. I mean, it can't be horrendous to get 5 point.
It's the same decision as the 4-3, basically. Yeah, he should make the 18 because he can attack later. 6-6, like it gets.
So has he gone for the hit? Oh, 6.
Yeah, and I think he should have doubled.
Yeah.
Even just with a 1 point board.
Yeah, now
the cube.
This is a big double at this score. Yeah, here it comes. Now what's going to happen? Is he going to take?
I don't know whether this is take or pass. Difficult.
Definitely
Perfect.
pass. Double 2. Now, do you make your opponent's 20 point, or do you create them? I don't think you need to do that. It's fine.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Oh, sorry. I
don't see why you would.
No, I thought he was on the bar. My apologies.
Down.
Yeah. You can even play 11-7s. 8-5.
No, I just wouldn't give him it. Even though he's got a button board, I wouldn't give him like a number that allows him to get off the 24 point. He's primed. What?
This is okay because now any hit gets a return shot. 6-5 is cocked. The only problem is you've obviously given up mid. This is doing nothing. 5-2.
Well, he's got a split, but I don't know if he can there. But
yeah,
he has to split.
3 is not what the doctor ordered. 3, and then you just come 11-6, I guess.
Yeah, now I don't know about your idea of like just slotting the bar, because now your checkers have overshot the bar, so you're not going to be able to make
3.
it.
Now, are you splitting into this? Now you've got a bit of board. Yeah.
I think you have to. So if you don't, you're just going to get
round down. Yeah.
crushed.
5-3 makes a 3 point being pointed on.
I think he would. clearly he wanted to make the bar above the 3 point.
Yeah.
But he couldn't do it.
6 and 2. Slightly ugly. So if you play safe, you're playing 9 to, so you do this, and you probably do 5 to 3. Yeah. This is only 6-2.
I don't think you can leave. Can't leave a shot now. He's got a 3 point board.
Now he's going to run with.
So this is a problem about not.
Well,
Problem with not having the bar.
This is why I like the bar slotting play earlier. I mean, it may have been wrong, but oh, what a great roll! 1, 2, very clear.
For sure.
And then just 9 to 7. Oh, don't make the 2.
Yeah, I don't know about. Well, if you play 9 to 7.
Yeah, you could slot.
Then
play 1, and then if you do this, you play 9 to 8.
I think I would slot and play 9 to 8.
Yeah. You want the perfect prime ideally before you run off your opponent's 5 point. This is, no, I don't like, this will win some more gammons. But if he comes, well, that's good in terms of the race. It's just saved a double 4. This now you're going to play 9 to 1, surely. Yeah. Now if he comes in with a 2, doesn't come in with 2, now red has to run off. So he has to run the gauntlet with the protection of a, what's that? 2 and...
Double 2.
They just keep going.
No, I'm not sure about that double 1. I didn't yet. There were lots of things that were going on there. Definitely just running with both to the 16.
Yeah. Now double 4's a nightmare. 3-2, just run across. Yeah.
Or you could play 16, 14, 16, 13. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think 1 block's enough, just in case.
No, you don't get a double shot on 2-6.
2-4. Wow. Continuing to roll the nuts. Double 4. Wow.
And like now it's like just 1 roll away from being too good.
4-3.
4-3. There you go.
Wow.
He's obviously not going to redouble. Umur's going to fan.
You could do with a 1-4.
Ace 4 has to Ponsonby.
Yeah.
I don't know, but is that right? Oh, maybe. Okay, maybe I'm getting overexcited.
There goes the 6 and the 2. So this all comes back to that double 1 play earlier, because red needed to create a perfect prime on his side of the board so that he could release the other checkers. He basically, it's interesting, but I think he went for a slightly wrong plan. I'd like to look at the play in the calm of my study after.
Now you're sure that he should have slotted the 2 point.
Yeah,
I thought you wanted to make the.
I mean, whether I'm correct or not.
Initially, you wanted to play 9 to 7. I don't think it was that easy.
No, I wanted to play 9. Sorry, so 5-2. No, it isn't easy. Backgammon isn't easy. There's no doubt about that.
No. Okay, but no, I think that play specifically was a little tricky. And what if he were to cube now, which he won't? That just makes he's made the 6 prime. Yeah, I don't know what was right there.
Well, you don't get a choice really much. Is he thinking about redoubling?
Yeah, I think it's a redouble. Yeah, it's a redouble.
That's clearly
he's not going to.
4-2. No,
I mean, it's a redouble because he can roll a number that leaves a shot, and he doesn't want to do that, so he needs to cash.
Now he's fine.
I don't think there's any bad number. There are no bad numbers. But next go, no reason to hit at this score leading.
Coming off the 8 point and cash whenever you want, so hitting would be clearly wrong.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, he won't cash. He'll just roll because he's not thinking along those lines. You could see that what he was thinking was, I see those 2 loose checkers and I want to hit to try and pick them up. I'd be surprised if he redoubles here. He's sort of shaking.
And here we go. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Fine. So that was a bit of a freak, realistically. He had a 1 in 12 chance of coming in from the bar and hitting. There's an 8% chance he came off, and then every other roll came off as well. So in terms of the luck factor, I should think Umur is a huge negative at this point in the match.
Yeah.
So 15-6, and now Umur needs to be doubling very aggressively. Two, one. I slot here. Yeah, that's fine. 4-5, just one. Yeah. The worm turns. 1, 2. Now you make the 5 point or the 3 point. I like the 5 point. Yeah, nice play. Two, 1. I think you just play it all with the same checker.
I don't. I would just play 13-11 and unstack.
4-2,
yeah.
like 4 points.
Yes, I think so. Not the 20, because we're trailing.
That's the wrong game plan. Yeah, I like this.
This can lead to an attack if he doesn't hit one of those out to checkers, or if you roll a 10 or an 8, you've got a 3-point board.
Now you can make your opponent's 4 point and still have a goalkeeper. So this must be right. 6-4, you make the bar. His numbers are just rolling out nicely, aren't they? And again, now Red is just preparing a reception committee for the black checker that they hope will be joining them in due course. 4-1, okay. I make the bar. You never know when it might be useful.
Yeah, 6-3 is going to leave a shot, so I make the bar. I can't see any other direct 5-4, 6-3 leave shots.
5-4 is horrible. 5. Yeah,
I think I just play 6-2. I don't want to leave all those shots.
Yeah, I agree with you.
As much as I hate it.
Nice shot, sir.
Would have been hit anyway.
Yeah, the worm
just play down. I want the builder. I want to play down.
Again, you're giving up.
You're not sure about that, I can tell.
I'm not.
Yeah.
2-6. Well, in and
but
out.
You get so many returns. I know it's convenient for me to say this now, but you got returns. Even if you rolled a 3-6, you had a kind of a double shot return.
So in and out or in and down? I think he's going to do this.
Probably not come out. And this is going to be a cube. I think it's takeable pretty trivially. But you can just roll 5-4, double 4, double 5, 2-1, 5-2, 5-1, double 6. I don't know.
I mean, there are a lot of good numbers here.
These doors. It's very infrequent that I play a 19-point match. So I don't know, not saying this flippantly, I just don't know what the cube dynamic is at 4 away, 13 away. But it suggests there's such a large score disparity that if it's gammonish, then you have to be very careful about taking. But yeah, I would bet that was a double. He's going to hit on the 2 point now.
It's right on the borderline of double, no double. Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, it's a very easy take. 3-6. This guy is rolling the nuts, yeah? Time and time again. Now he's glad he didn't cue.
5 has to come in high. You have to challenge that block, I think. You can't come in on the 23. What do you think, Chris? I don't think you're playing you're not sort of thinking,
the problem is 3-1. No, there's an interesting. I'll make the 5 point.
I think you make the 5. He's got 4. He's just primed himself. I would not have played bar 23. And I think it's an easy play.
Oh, he's played it completely safe. It's interesting.
It is interesting.
No, you want this takes.
He's got so many. He's got so much timing. I mean, you can see that red is just not happy to have 2 anchors in board. How long are they going to stay there for? Not very long.
Well, this makes a lovely board. We can take a picture because it's going to be dismantled next move.
Yeah, but I don't. Well, I don't know. Maybe you could leave the anchor.
That's the 3.
I think I would just wait. He might roll like something really bad, like double 6.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd have to think about that.
2, 3, 4. 1,
As for cube action, he wasn't going to cube. I don't think he could be cubing at
this is going to be 3 down. I mean, black's got fabulous structure here. He doesn't really want the tempo.
So I think Umur's best number is like 2, 5, 1, 6, just escaping from the 23. I don't think he has the timing to even keep the 23 point. Double 1's brilliant. Just comes up to the 22 for a start. If he comes up to the 21, I think that it's just a pass. This might still be a pass. Probably not. I don't know. Chris, what do you think? Would you take this?
I wouldn't take this at most scores because my board.
Really? Okay. I had a feeling you'd say that. Okay. I'm not sure. It looks dodgy for Umur, but it also it's possible for him to win.
He rolled 5-3.
What's that? Yeah. He what's he doing? No.
Where are we going? We're going to there.
I think this is the start.
So
I think
even
this
at
is the
this
start.
score, this is a massive pass.
Okay. So it didn't really matter what he did with the double 1. I think it was
No.
Might have been a play on.
He wants to roll a 5. No, he's got to come out with the 5. Yeah, and you don't make the
and then play 3 to
2.
I just play 3 to 2, but it's just a pass. I mean, if it's DMP, you play 3 to 2. So I just make the. So this is what happens if you don't cube.
Yeah, you made your position. 3.
Now he might have Umur might have regained his market. I think he must have done, or I don't think you can double this even as black. And that leaves a.
It's a shotty time.
It doesn't leave a shot. Oh, it does leave a shot.
Yeah, it does leave a shot. So, where are we going to leave our shot? We're going to play 5. So
you're going to have to clear this 7, I think.
Well, this
and hit.
Yeah.
What else can you do?
Even
you're going to hit.
Yeah, even if it's not a cube, Umur should cube. He may drop. Yeah.
Oh no, it is a cube. I just didn't. Must be.
Yeah.
But should Ayman take? Should he take? He's played it all now. So 4s and 3s.
Yeah.
And maybe the chance of getting another checker sent back, but it's only 20 shots.
Right. But if he loses the game, he'll probably lose a gammon, or potentially the outside of it. Even if there's
it'd be like a borderline take pass or something like that. I just don't know, to be honest. I'm definitely cubing.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you miss, black's still in some sort of jeopardy. That's the problem. He doesn't automatically win. So maybe we can say that he loses 23 games, 24 games and 36, and some gammons.
Right. Well, that was a great cube and a horrendous pass, according to XG.
Okay, easy take.
Yeah, it's a octuple blunder to pass. So, I mean,
Really?
Yeah, because if he doesn't hit, Black has a chance of winning 4 points with the gammon to win the match. Yeah, even if he's hit, it's only one checker. It's a lot. Red still had a lot of work to do. So that's a classic doubling error in a long match, which means a great deal to both players. Now you're going to split, yeah. Three and one. So Black's got his rolling socks back on again. Oh, double two. It's going to be two down. Oh, it's going to be one down. Is there any advantage to playing 24-22 here or 8-6? Black's threatening maybe to prime the rear checkers, so it's quite close. And there's only 8 in the what I call the short zone. There's 10 in the zone. 3-1. So this is the advantage of coming up with one of the twos in the last position. Now Black has an easy ride. Where's he going to leave the block? So do this and leave 9s and 10s. He can he can do this and leave 7s and 8s, and finally he could have broken the 10 point. Ah, interesting. Right, so 1, 2, in, down and out, as we call it. There's another reason for coming up with the 2 in the last move, but then again, judging by results, this is, I think, very clear. Six is clear. I think you pick and pass. You don't give your opponent a good 6 from the bar.
Yeah, I did too.
Staying out, no cube. Can make the bar, but equally well, Black needs to think about his rear checkers. So maybe 11-10, 24-20. Go while the going's good, or attempt to go while the going's good. The alternative is play a blitz and play 6-2, 10-9.
I like your play. I'll do this.
Now this forces Red to perform. He does give him a good 6, but he's not favourite to roll a good number. He's having a quick look at it just in case there's a cube. One 5. Now 1 is easy.
Is that he immediately does that? Would you do this?
No, I wouldn't.
Would you do that? You don't gain that much. After a fan, like, are you going to be like delighted? No, I don't think so.
No.
So
yuck.
Now you just have to safety that checker. You can't come out. It's too much.
Well, you can play. You can play.
You have to play.
You can do the 5 and now safety the checker the other way.
Yeah, I didn't see this, but I don't think I would do it. Notwithstanding. This is just too much.
But he's got away with
he
it.
Gets missed.
Yeah.
Makes a 9.
I did wonder. I actually quite like the play, just only because it put pressure on Black. But now Red has got a fighting chance after that last move. And the point is, of course, that Black didn't double. Yeah. So 4-1.
You did like the play, but you didn't.
Yeah. Whether it's right or not, I don't know. It just put a little bit of pressure. But Red was losing by so much. I thought it was quite a nice play. 6-5 is probably going to make 3 points. No, actually, you can clear the 10, can't you? And keep all of that.
You can make the 3 because your opponent's you've got an angry opponent's got a blotting board. Now he can just like, for example, 6-3. There's a big swing. He'll just escape.
I4.
I wouldn't have done that.
Control. This is going to be
Is the 8.
Yeah, yeah. Now black's probably going to make a point. 6 what? 6-1. Okay, so right. But every roll, red is threatening to roll a 6 and go home or head south for the winter, as we say. 5-4 again, beginning to get a bit annoying. What a mess! He's going to have to clear the 6 point. He can't afford a second block. I mean, you need to look at 10-1, right?
No, because he can make
it in any way valid, but so normally cubing that. Are you hitting?
Yeah, you can just hit.
I'm hitting. Let's see again. This is a passive.
Yeah, this is a big. Yeah, it's a big. This is a big mistake.
With the blot-in board, you've absolutely got to hit. The last checker must pay a price to leave the field of battle. It's one of Roberti's basic tenets in his series of books. Actually, no, I think it was Mission. Right, so now if Red doesn't roll an ace, black's looking good. Won something. Well,
Ace 5.
No, it's ugly. It's force.
It's force.
And again, at an even score, as black, you'd be looking at a cube. 6-5 is good because it gives control of the outer board.
Need coverage. Yeah, it needs to come out.
Yeah, it got to come out. Make 6 point. At least put the fear of something in your opponent. Yeah. Now you're going to hit with a 4. Double 2. You could switch here.
No, just hit loose.
You can hit loose. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. You should not play passively when your opponent has a blot-in board. So you're either hitting or switching. Hitting whatever you do. This is the wrong idea. He keeps looking for safety instead of the way to win the game. So this gives red a free roll at trying to win the game, so it must be wrong. 5-2, clear the point. Now he must hit. No, he can't hit. No, but he can make the bar. So maybe now he'll cash a point. Oh, the 1's fun. And now 4-1.
Still a cash. It's still a cash at this score.
Easy cash. 5-1.
Oh, I think so, yeah.
Yeah. 5-1, you make the point. 1-6. No, not 1-6. Now, oh, finally the cube has come. Just about an hour too late. Looks like break time.
All right.
I'll go on silent. And
see you in a bit.
Before we go, I mean, that last game is a classic demonstration of tightening up when you're winning a match. I mean, yes, you cube later, but not that late. And employing the wrong tactics didn't help either because he should have been hitting and stopping his opponent running with a 6. Now, Umur didn't roll a 6, so he got away with it. But wrong tactics employed. But anyway, he's winning 16-7. So who's to argue with him? I'm going on silent. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
In the heart of the Adriatic Sea, there lies a magical coastal town where the game of backgammon brings together the world's finest players. Budva in Montenegro. Merit and WBF presents the 5th Merit Open Montenegro Grand Prix, a masterpiece backgammon event with added prize of 20,000 euros donated by Merit International.
First time year 2018, every player who experienced that very first event in Montenegro told us that this destination is one of the best they have ever seen.
The location is very good. I love walking along the sea.
For what I believe, this is probably one of the best hotels I've ever played a tournament.
Backgammon enthusiasts from around the world gathered at this enchanting location to witness a truly unique championship.
This is new experience for me. First of all, these players are all different backgrounds and different occupations. They are very polite, mostly bilingual, speaking few world languages.
Now we have like 160 participants representing 29 different nations in this championship, which makes it one of the major events of our annual calendar.
Among the esteemed guests were some of the greatest backgammon masters in the world, who came to compete in this unforgettable tournament.
You'll always find a good player where you see harder.
I really like the whole thing. This tournament is very much there.
The tournament here, they part it special for me. I love it. It's just been really great here. Organization was fantastic. Meeting people from all over the world.
If people knew how attractive this location is, maybe there will be more players here in Budva next year.
But the ultimate prize is not just the money. It's the honor of being crowned the champion of the Montenegro Grand Prix.
I hope also you can join us in Budva the next year in 2024. For sure we will be more players and the prize will be more attractive.
The service people get, when they see the Merit brand in a flyer, they know that it will be first class.
Most of the players approach to us to say thank you for our service. So this is our main aim, that people like to stay here, they like country, they like hotel, and most of all they like to go.
See you the next year.
Merit WBF, where the game of backgammon meets luxury and magic. In the heart of the Adriatic Sea, there lies a magical coastal town where the game of backgammon brings together the world's finest players. Budva in Montenegro. Merit and WBF presents the 5th Merit Open Montenegro Grand Prix, a masterpiece backgammon event with added prize of 20,000 euros donated by Merit International.
First time year 2018, every player who experienced that very first event in Montenegro told us that this destination is one of the best they have ever seen.
The location is very good. I love walking along the sea.
For what I believe, this is probably one of the best hotels I've ever played a tournament.
Backgammon enthusiasts from around the world gathered at this enchanting location to witness a truly unique championship.
This is new experience for me. First of all, these players are all different backgrounds and different occupations. They are very polite, mostly bilingual, speaking few world languages.
Now we have like 160 participants representing 29 different nations in this championship, which makes it one of the major events of our annual calendar.
Among the esteemed guests were some of the greatest backgammon masters in the world, who came to compete in this unforgettable tournament.
You'll always find a good player where you see other.
I really like the whole thing. This tournament is very much there.
The tournament here, they part it special for me. I love it. It's just been really great here. Organization was fantastic. Meeting people from all over the world.
If people knew how attractive this location is, maybe there will be more players here in Budva next year.
But the ultimate prize is not just the money. It's the honor of being crowned the champion of the Montenegro Grand Prix.
I hope also you can join us in Budva the next year in 2024. For sure we will be more players and the prize will be more attractive.
The service people get, when they see the Merit brand in a flyer, they know that it will be first class.
Most of the players approach to us to say thank you for our service. So this is our main aim, that people like to stay here. They like country, they like hotel, and most of all they like to go.
See you the next year.
In the heart of the Adriatic Sea, there lies a magical coastal town where the game of backgammon brings together the world's finest players. Budva in Montenegro. Merit in WBF presents the 5th Merit Open Montenegro Grand Prix, a masterpiece backgammon event with added prize of 20,000 euros donated by Merit International.
First time year 2018, every player who experienced that very first event in Montenegro told us that this destination is one of the best they have ever seen.
The location is very good. I love walking along the sea.
For what I believe, this is probably one of the best hotels I've ever played the tournament.
Backgammon enthusiasts from around the world gathered at this enchanting location to witness a truly unique championship.
This is a new experience for me. First of all, these players are all different backgrounds and different occupations. They are very polite, mostly bilingual, speaking few world languages.
Now we have like 160 participants representing 29 different nations in this championship, which makes it one of the major events of our annual calendar.
Among the esteemed guests were some of the greatest backgammon masters in the world, who came to compete in this unforgettable tournament.
You'll always find a good player where you see harder.
I really like the whole thing. This tournament is very much there.
The tournament here, the part is special for me. I love it. It's just been really great here. Organization was fantastic. Meeting people from all over the world.
If people knew how attractive this location is, maybe there will be more players here in Budva next year.
But the ultimate prize is not just the money. It's the honor of being crowned the champion of the Montenegro Grand Prix.
Hi everyone, welcome back.
Hi Simon. I had a quick look at the
back.
double one.
Hi Chris.
I had a quick look at the double one play earlier, and I'm going to give my apologies to Umur. He made completely the right play. I suggested completely the wrong play.
Oh, okay.
A good learning curve for me. His hit on the ace point was correct. I know you probably won't remember the position, but it proved yet again that the aggressive play is quite often the right play in backgammon. Right, here we go, 7-16. Playing the conservative 4-1. 5-4.
Yeah, I think I would hit now because I'm so far down in the match.
Would you hit this one or the? Oh, sorry, you can only hit that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I know you can anchor, but
This is nice. He's been rewarded for a pleasantly aggressive play. The cue ball becoming very early now in these games. You're training 7-16. You're not going to win by getting them in singles.
hey, what's that?
Be a hit. Now black needs to hit back. 1-6. Interesting. Now I'm probably doubling at this score. Certainly not a double normally, but you've got to try something here, I think. 4s are duplicated, 1s and 3s are good. Your opponent's got 3 rear checkers. Going to play 2, and 5 point.
No, he's lost his market.
Yeah. There you go. Just 5-2 is messy on whatever he plays.
So he can just point.
Yeah.
He can point on the 2 point. You didn't see it.
He must
I
have more.
think this is probably a pass. It looks ridiculous to pass this, but he's not even going to cube.
And now he's completely opposite market. You cannot play match backgammon as if it's a money game. It's one of the key lessons. 4-3, no matter what he does, it's double pass.
No, it's too good. By quite a long way, I would say. Yeah. I mean, at this score...
that was an illegal play.
This is way too good. Whatever he does.
I hope he recognises it's too good and that...
So what would he have to roll to regain the pass market? I don't know, maybe double 3? Maybe double 3 is close to...
3-4 helps.
So I think this is still too good. Even with one man on the bar. Your opponent's got 4 men back. He's got 1 in the air. You've got the rack. You can only fan with 4 numbers.
Pass.
And you want to win 2 points. So I think that was still too good.
Yeah. And actually you want to win 4 points, and that's the key point about his position. So he's won the points and he's changed his match equity, match winning chances by 4 or 5%. That's not enough. You're never going to catch up doing it in singles. Two. Again, I would play 2 down here just because it's the right tactic, given the score. You want gammonish positions, you don't want holding games. 4 is good and 2 is good.
Okay, so even now it's like that's enough to approach cube territory at the score.
4-3.
Not when he makes the anchor.
If he comes in and hits, it would be completely different. But now it's now we're going to get into a mutual holding game situation again. 5-1.
Yeah, just run to the 15. They didn't change the score. I didn't notice that either.
Or just going to make 2 points, I think. Two. 9 point. Yeah. Safety of the checker and come up with the last one. Hello. No, this is reasonable also.
Yeah.
So now, probably the bar point, and yeah.
No, really? This is such an old school play. I don't like that. I'd just make the 5.
Yeah.
Maybe because you're leading. Maybe because you're leading. And I don't know.
No, I get 5. Sorry, I was just missing the 5.
I'm not sure. The first thought was make the 5. I mean, you don't want Umur to make his own 5 point for sure. And by coming up to the 20, you prevent him from doing that. But it's so difficult to play your front position when you've created that checker configuration, making the bar. And
is he going to safety the checker?
Yeah, I think he has to.
I mean, you're winning the race, so the tactic is the race.
He did something like this with the 6-2 where he brought 2 checkers out.
Yeah.
But I just think it's too much. Obviously, if it works, it's the best play. Like, if you know that your opponent's not going to hit, that's the best thing to do. But
yeah, sometimes it's ugly, but as Sheen has demonstrated this year already, ugly plays work. And this gets you no added value and just leaves 6 shot.
He just wants his opponent to leave the anchor, so he thinks he's going to be able to attack him, but he doesn't need to do that.
But now you're not going to be able to make the 11 point without giving up the midpoint. So this is, now you do this, and you probably come out with both. It's a sort of double falcon play with the advantage that you're...
You've got to come out with both. Now this is kind of what Umur wanted. Double 3, double 1, 3-1, even 4-1 he might hit with 4-1. 5-1 he'll definitely hit.
I'd certainly come out with both. This is going to be it. So you're right. I mean, his tactic has worked because his opponent went for the play. What's 4-2? He's got a...
I don't know about that. Is that right, Chris? I think I would...
Again, he's playing...
Would you make the anchor? Now you primed against a structure that You're primed. Sixes are primed, and he's likely to. Umur's likely to improve his position so that you're going to be even more primed. So,
you're going to hit again.
Yeah, on the outside. Yeah.
Yeah. So technically, this has not gone well. 4-3.
Definitely make the 20.
Yeah.
I just.
Yeah. You're playing with fire because one bad roll and cube's coming. At this score.
Yeah, I mean, because you're leading so much, there's such a premium on preventing a couple of bad sequences for you. Just hit. I think this is because it works so well when it works.
Yeah, absolutely. 1.
So the good news is it doesn't hit the checker on the 5. That's the only good news.
Yeah.
I would. Okay.
I think this is right.
Thinking of coming out with the checker from the 18, but then you'd get hit, and so this is probably not a cube, but because he's got a 3-point board. But
that's a lovely roll.
That's a market loser for absolute sure. I'm going to insist that's like 4 checkers back. Even if he makes the 18, okay, all right. If he makes the 18,
this is even worse. Well, don't say even worse, but.
I think if he makes the 18, he could take, but now he certainly can't.
Yeah, now he's just going to get it done. I still think Umur's trapped in a sort of money game thinking scenario. He's not thinking enough about the score.
Well, I don't think I think, when Turkish guys don't play that much with the cube, or when he grew up, he just played like cubeless. So I think that's just in his DNA, and so it's so difficult to transition from. That's definitely
double pass.
So dangerous to take that.
Coming out with the other 2.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you come down with it doesn't serve you to come down with the 2 checkers from the 9-point, really, not immediately. So you might as well just escape.
Double 2. 1, 2, 3, and slot the 4-point.
Yeah, or the bar, either one. Yeah, probably the 4.
That's not great. Probably need to keep 17 points, so you can play 93, 6 to 5.
It's my first thought, but could you play 13, 7, 6, 5, duplicating 5s? Would that be ridiculous? The advantage of that is you get to make the most important point, which is I wouldn't.
Yeah, sorry, go on, Sam.
I wouldn't do it. Sorry, no. I wouldn't do this, but having seen what it looks like, it's not too bad. My first instinct was what you saw, 9, 3, 6, 5, but I wonder whether you can play 13, 7. Maybe it's too big to play 13, 7, 6, 5.
Yeah, I just have 1 block, and now I've slotted a point I want to make. Yeah. Well, it's 2 blocks.
But now he can come out with 5. He can come out with 5s forever. He's thinking between those. He's not thinking 13-7. Maybe
well, if you hold the 9 point, I mean, it's quite useful because it's part of the priming structure. So, what does this do?
It's dupes 5s and 1s as well.
5. So this is not all bad actually. I mean, you're ahead in the race, so you want to. In retrospect, I quite like holding on to the 9 point. Have a look at it later. 6-2 is nothing. Yeah.
So now, like your 6s, depends what you roll with the 6, but 6, 5, I know that plays actually.
Yeah, he really is bad at rolling useful numbers. That does nothing. I mean, you can play 9. You can do this. Yeah.
I think you have to, otherwise you end up leaving a 6 as well.
You can do this. This is much nicer if it pays off. But I think this is probably the right play. Hold the points and see what your opponent rolls. 6-2 again, not good. Yeah.
Now some of your sixes are bad. And your fives aren't good. So I think that play that he made with the knight with the 6-1 was questionable.
This is easy.
Yeah. And I think maybe you're right. With that 5-4, maybe he could have just come down with the 2 because there was a blot on the 4-point with the 2 with the 5-4.
5's great. And M1 is easy. All right. So now both 4-3. Now, do you clear this 17 point? Or do you do this? I prefer this. You get return shots when you're hit. 6-2 again.
He could have played 2 down. What did he roll?
4-3.
6-3. He could have played 2 down.
Right, okay, yeah. He'd have been hit.
Could he not?
4-5. I think you just play this safe and see what happens. What else are you going to do? Okay, now let's see what black can come up with, what Ayman can come up with. 6-4, we can run away. And then an attack will ensue. I'm not sure about this. I mean, come back to your question, what are you going to do next? Now you've got the blotting board. Do you have to take the risk and run? I don't know what the race is.
I would.
You're behind in the race.
I wouldn't run.
I think you're right. 6-4. Well, that's forced. 4 and 6. Well, not forced, but this is clear. Right. This will be double 1 based on the luck factor so far. Double 6. Well, there you go. Really.
Comes down. Bakar says you cannot cube here.
Comes ruler. Coming down looks right.
Oh. 84. 76. He's 8 down. 84, 76. This is not right. That's not legal.
Teaching himself out. So, yeah.
So 4-1, double 5, 6-3, 6-2, 6-1, 5-1. There are a lot of shots. 5-4, 4-3. Loads of shots.
Claim. Believed to be correct.
Yeah, I think it's important, and that's one of the shots. I suppose you get closer.
Yeah.
Do you? Yeah, probably.
Yeah, minimums, duplicate 2s. I guess.
Yeah,
So
duplicate 2s.
Pretty much everything. There he goes again.
Oh, he's hit.
Wow. Now, do you play 15-11, giving an extra 5-6, or just play safe and play 17? I think you just do this.
Play safe.
Don't need to.
Yeah. No, you don't. I think he knows he's cubed. I'm not sure. I find it interesting when players. But it's worked. Whatever he did there.
Just come in with a 2.
Just come in. Yeah. Because well, yeah, there is some logic.
There's an argument for if you lose this position, you're 18 down, then desperately needs a 4. Can't play 6s, which is good. It's fine.
Well, at least his 4 is playing up to the 20, but the 2 immediate.
He's in with the 2.
And the 3.
Either leaves 4, 5. This doesn't leave anything, so that's probably right, and it gives double coverage.
Double 4.
Double 4 only, yeah, sorry.
Leaves double 4.
2s, 3s
double
are
4
good.
Be good anyway.
3s are good. 4s are good. 6, 5 is terrible.
The worst.
This score never going to be redoubling. I think you hit with a 2 because of the red dot inboard.
Yeah, I'm not. But then.
Yeah, well, otherwise.
So if you don't hit, you're getting hit yourself. Is that what you're thinking?
Yes, but.
Yes. Okay.
And if you're hit on the ace point, it doesn't hurt that much because your opponent still needs a 4 to get up. And he might come in with 1-6 and give you a shot.
That's true. That's true. For the other play, the 4 is duplicated though. So you don't want him. Okay, you're hitting. You don't really want him to come in with a 5, but then I guess he could just roll a 4 if you don't hit him.
I think you take a tempo. You're not going to lose that many gammons, even when things. Right. Okay. So, would I give my opponent all of these numbers? I mean, it's not great.
I think you're right, because now Umur will most likely clean up this blot on the 6 point, so that reduces Ayman's ways of winning. He won't be able to win by putting a second checker on the bar. And it's not just about gammons, it's just another way for him to win the game. And it'll be difficult for Ayman to make the 5 point with the spares out of play on the 3 and the 2 point.
He's gone for this, has he?
So I think you were right. I think you were right, Chris. 4-3 is brilliant. But how do you play it?
God knows.
So you have to come up. You have to come up, don't you?
Wow.
And my instinct is to come up and hit. So otherwise, you're leaving a double shot anyway. The only advantage to coming out is that you get complete daylights. So again, I'm just checking.
You can point, then you can't play 5s and 6s, and you're waiting for a 4. Yeah.
So I think the coming up is mandatory. So then I'm not sure about the 3. I would just do this.
Okay. Well, interesting. We've got this completely wrong. So pointing on the 2 point is massively clear. Yeah. Everything else is a double blunder. Interesting. So the point.
How are you going to get out then?
Well, the point is you can't play.
Your 4s come up. Yeah.
Your opponent's
your 4s come up. Yeah.
You've got to roll a 4 before he rolls a 6, but even then you've only got 1 block.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, your 5s are killed. Yeah. And your 3s play.
So this is a double shot. So you win a load more gammons probably also, but yeah, no, I think you've got to look at this play. So black's got 4 outfield checkers plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got 9 crossovers to save the gammon. So if you think positively about this, right? I mean, this is...
No, it's easy when you see that the 5s and 6s are killed.
Yeah. This is a key decision in this match. I mean, this could be a 6 or 8 point swing. And again, this sort of follows the old adage. Here you're giving your opponent his whole roll. Yeah. So I'd love him to make this play. He's taking a while. I'm taking a drink. He's got 11 minutes left, so there's no time issue. Maybe other play. All right, let's see what would have happened. Interesting. 4s and 2s are now good for black. 2, they'd still be on the bar. I'm playing second guess technique here. Right. Again, what else is he going to do with the 3s? So he needs to come in. 5, you're going to hit. Are you going to hit? That's interesting, actually. Well, so if you play safe,
what's he got? I looked away for a second, naughty me. My instinct is to hit.
My instinct is also.
Yeah, back card got a 4-3 play. Oh, I thought it was Ayman on roll.
It's red on. Yeah, it's red on roll. He's deciding how to play his 5-2.
Hey, how can you do that? Okay.
What happened?
I don't know why he didn't hit.
All right. He played bar 26 to 4. All right. So. One. Who's going to hit? It's going to be interesting. There's no way that Ayman is going to redouble.
Should he hit? Is that obvious?
Yeah, yeah.
It wasn't obvious to me. Yeah, okay.
Wow.
All right.
This could be the end of the match.
It could be.
He needs an ace.
I doubt it, though.
Yeah.
I might severely doubt it.
Going to hit. 1, 2, 3 along.
I think he's thinking of what happens if he rolls 6 next.
Yeah. A long think on not difficult play. Is he just playing 6 to 3? I think you just play this naturally. And yeah, if you roll 6, you roll 6, you still haven't lost. I think this is clearly correct. Oh, 1, hope springs eternal. 5 and 1 stays out. Now 1, 6, and we get some excitement. 2, 4. 6 and 1, okay, yeah.
Yeah, 14, 13.
This is right, because now you hit with 6, it's fine. Oh, 1.
There you go.
2, 3, 4, yeah. Bring one out, I think. Double coverage of the outer board. Time for the miracle 6. Six, 2, well, out and make the point. Yeah.
It's not too bad.
No, it's not
He
too
gets
bad.
to escape. He might get missed.
It's still not going to. Ooh. That's going to be interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, anyone now. Of course, he has to hit anyone. Oh, he doesn't have to hit. That doesn't go there. Does he have to hit? Usually, unless there's some extreme gammon save thing going on here, I think he should hit.
Any 6 other than 6, 4 and 6, 5 are good for red. 3, 2. We can duplicate something, can we? No, not. Yeah, I can duplicate 4s by 18 to 15. 3 to 1. Let's duplicate 2, sorry, of course that's clearly correct. Double 5, that should be fun. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Doesn't have to hit. Doesn't have to hit now, for sure. This leaves a shot. I don't know, yeah. If he didn't hit last time, I don't know why he's hitting this time.
Well,
This
it's
leaves a 6-3.
clearance problems. Now he just has a play on for the gammon. He wants it. Double 6 leaves a shot. Double 5 leaves a shot. That's about your lot. 5, 3.
2-1.
Yeah.
2-1 left and indirect.
Yeah. 6 and 1.
There, he's cubing.
Yeah, there you go.
From nowhere. It was so quick. You hardly saw it. It sort of just appeared there.
There were some difficult decisions in that last game.
Yeah, for sure.
You can study as a learning point later on, but now we're at Crawford. The cube has just died.
So we've been going for
4 hours.
pretty much 3 hours.
No, 3 hours. 3 hours.
4-3. Yeah.
Opening.
So that you'd say that a 19-point match probably takes quite a bit longer because it's quite lopsided, the score. They haven't been playing that slowly.
I mean, the old Monte Carlo finals used to be
oh my
25
God.
points, yeah? And with no clock.
No clock.
Yeah. That's
What a roll, though. To
not a bad roll.
try and get over the line here. Making the 4-point. No. Chris, what would you...
Yeah. Right, so we could do this.
Oh, you can... You could.
Because gammon's
I
don't count.
didn't consider this. I would make the 4 and play safe and come up and stuff.
Yeah.
So now to win the game, you're going to have to be blitzing more than priming. I don't really want to do that.
That's an ugly roll. Red is racing. This is probably his best chance. I mean, otherwise it's 2s, 6s, 3s, and 5s. 3-2 is a nothing roll. Play 13 to 8. 5-1 is also a nothing roll, but you're going to cross and hit. Yeah. Play 16, 11 with the 5. 6 to 1 double hit is a bit of an overplay. E6. Exchanging air balls at the moment. And again, you don't come down, you don't come in, I don't think.
You actually missed.
Yeah, you don't come to the 20. Because that gives pick and passes. I mean, this is, given that the Gammons don't count. This is, I guess, not an unreason. I think duplicate sixes and keeps the rear checkers connected. Yeah. Advantage red. Are you staying or coming to 21 point? Sorry, 18 point. You come to the
I don't know, probably to the 18.
The trouble is coming to the 18, it's exactly the point that red holds, but equally well, if you play 8-4, you put a check around to play.
You could get missed and then you can make the 18, but it doesn't get missed.
1, 2, 4. Yeah, I like this play. Loss on the 10-point, bears on the 4.5. Slot 3. So red's big favourite in this game, and unfortunately, he can only win 1 point. If he wins the game. 18, 15, 13, 9.
Not sure. I would make the 9 point.
Yeah, I would make.
No, I'm not sure. I don't want to be hit on with that on the 9 points. So I'm going to make it. I don't mind being hit with having the back checker hit, but this misses.
Yeah.
Just play 13, 11, maybe. Oh no, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you need to. Challenging the checker on the 9 point.
Makes the 8 point.
Makes the it's a 5-2.
It's 5-2. Sorry. In that case,
I don't think you can make the 9 point. I'd like to.
Yeah, you just play safe.
Yeah. I don't know about that one. Sorry, I might be rubbish, but I'm not sure about it. Is that? Do you definitely need to do that?
It generates shots earlier would be my only comment. I mean, no, I think you just play 13-4 with this because something's got to give in black's position next turn. Either the midpoint's going or
maybe a little better to slot the 1 point, I think, with the 3.
Yeah.
Because then you conserve
that just
checker on the 7 point. Yeah. No, I wouldn't leave shots.
I'd just slot 2 points in. But you're not going to clear the barn because that makes it impossible to come home.
No, there's no real gain to clearing to taking a checker off the 11 point. It doesn't put a checker in the right spot, so.
Trivial play, 6-1. Had this. Now you can't afford to leave shots. So, yeah, like this play. 5-3 or 6.
Well, you do leave.
Yeah, you do
leave shots. You mean?
Oh, I don't believe it. 6-2.
Oh my God!
Right. So
you won't get away with it this time. That's for certain.
I feel there's a 5 coming.
You can't get that lucky.
5 for justice.
He's gonna hit.
Yay! There you go.
There you go.
5-4.
I don't know how to play the fool. I don't think I'm going to leave another shot, though. Not in that direct.
No, I'm coming out, definitely. Interesting if he had not...
The 3-4-3-5. It's not leaving 20 shots, though. It still leaves 15 shots.
Yeah. But what else are you going to do? 62?
I was thinking about hitting. I mean, but I suppose you don't mind him just anchoring on your 22 point because you're still winning.
If red had 9 points, then the double hit would be correct.
I'm just questioning it. I don't think it makes sense to hit, but I'm just questioning it in my mind. I mean, now you leave loads of blots and you leave more shots. So I don't think it makes sense. But if it works, you win the game much more quickly.
Interesting, actually. I mean,
it's like a slow grind to winning the game once you make the 22 point.
I quite like
If he doesn't make the 22 point, then you don't mind.
I like the hitting play. Whether it's right or not is a completely different question. Yeah. Well, in for a penny, in for a pound. Good decision. Now, which point do you make?
The ace. I mean, I'm not sure that was right to give 20.
I'm not sure, but it's. So he's gone.
Now a one can, and now a one can, is big. Okay, I don't think that was right. I don't think. Now he can clear the 5 if he really wants to. I think this is fine.
This is fine because basically it doesn't matter whether you win a gamble or a single game. So.
Well, there are 2 blots out there, so you're going to have loads of time to bring your checkers in without having to. Although the 2s are duplicated. I would definitely hit. I wouldn't have made the play he made with the 2-1. I would have made the 1 point.
Yeah, I would as well. It's 1 in. And he needs
okay,
2.
But this is the problem.
He needs 2s everywhere. 6-4. I think you're just going to run it around, aren't you? No.
I think this leaves more shots.
Yeah, I would have run the check from 20 point all the way around. Okay. Missed. 2s are good, 5s are good. Double 2 is very good. Five and the other 4, yeah, that's right. Of course, the excitement comes if Fred gets anywhere near winning a triple, right? So now that's clear. So winning a triple is actually really good for him. So I'm not sure about that. I would have taken the checkers off the 5 point. I may have been completely wrong, but 1 checker off.
Now he can just clear the 5. Like that. I should just play 4 to 3.
No, he's still on bar.
Yeah, with 2 of them.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Just to,
triples count. In fact, if he'd gone for
he's
the
not going to win one.
No, I know, but if he got for the aggressive play, he'd have been quite close.
I totally agree. He should have taken. I just didn't. I agree with you. I just didn't muster up the energy to vocalize it. Yeah, I would have taken the men off.
He's got 12 crossovers to save the game, and it's not going to happen. So this is not the time to waste time. It's the end. Okay. 10-18.
Yeah, 10. Yes, exactly. I made the same. He's made the same mistake.
Mm-hmm.
He gave himself a point.
Did he? Oh, right.
Yeah.
Someone needs to correct the score.
Not on our watch.
No.
Not on my watch, Gav. I'll text Matthew.
It's either taking a break or one of them's taking a break.
Oh, they changed it.
Oh, well done.
Hi, Amir. No, we don't have live transcription. Sorry.
Right, yet another break. So we will be back in due course.
In the heart of the Adriatic Sea, there lies a magical coastal town where the game of backgammon brings together the world's finest players. Budva in Montenegro. Merit in WBF presence. The 5th Merit Open, Montenegro Grand Prix. A masterpiece backgammon event with added prize of 20,000 euros donated by Merit International.
First time year 2018, every player who experienced that very first event in Montenegro told us that this destination is one of the best they have ever seen.
The location is very good. I love walking along the sea.
For what I believe, this is probably one of the best hotels I've ever played the tournament.
Backgammon enthusiasts from around the world gathered at this enchanting location to witness a truly unique championship.
This is new experience for me. First of all, these players are all different backgrounds and different occupations. They are very polite, mostly bilingual, speaking few world languages.
Now we have like 160 participants representing 29 different nations in this championship, which makes it one of the major events of our annual calendar.
Among the esteemed guests were some of the greatest backgammon masters in the world, who came to compete in this unforgettable tournament.
You'll always find a good player where you see Ada.
I really like the host in this tournament. There's very much there.
The tournament here, they started special for me. I love it. It's just been really great here. Organization was fantastic. Meeting people from all over the world.
If people knew how attractive this location is, maybe there will be more players here in Budva next year.
But the ultimate prize is not just the money. It's the honor of being crowned the champion of the Montenegro Grand Prix.
I hope also you can join us in Budva the next year, in 2024. For sure we will be more players and the prize will be more attractive.
The service people get, when they see the Merit brand in a flyer, they know that it will be first class.
Most of the players approach to us to say thank you for our service. So this is our main aim, that people like to stay here. They like country, they like hotel, and most of all they like to go.
See you the next year.
Merit WBF, where the game of backgammon meets luxury and magic. In the heart of the Adriatic Sea, there lies a magical coastal town where the game of backgammon brings together the world's finest players. Budva in Montenegro. Merit in WBF presence. The 5th Merit Open, Montenegro Grand Prix. A masterpiece backgammon event with added prize of 20,000 euros donated by Merit International.
First time year 2018, every player who experienced that very first event in Montenegro told us that this destination is one of the best they have ever seen.
The location is very good. I love walking along the sea. I love walking along the sea.
For what I believe, this is probably one of the best hotels I've ever played the tournament.
Backgammon enthusiasts from around the world gathered at this enchanting location to witness a truly unique championship.
This is new experience for me. First of all, these players are all different backgrounds and different occupations. They are very polite, mostly bilingual, speaking few world languages.
Now we have like 160 participants representing 29 different nations in this championship, which makes it one of the major events of our annual calendar.
Among the esteemed guests were some of the greatest backgammon masters in the world, who came to compete in this unforgettable tournament.
You'll always find a good player where you see other.
I really like the whole thing. This tournament is very much there.
The tournament here, they cut it special for me. I love it. It's just been really great here. Organization was fantastic. Meeting people from all over the world.
If people knew how attractive this location is, maybe there will be more players here in Budva next year.
But the ultimate prize is not just the money. It's the honor of being crowned the champion of the Montenegro Grand Prix.
We go right now. I propose you can join us in Budva the next year in 2024. For sure we will be more players and the prize will be more attractive.
The service people.
Hi everyone. Hi Chris. You're on mute, I think.
I was on mute, but now I'm back. Here we go. Right. What's happening here?
So Umur's just doubled and
it obviously has to take it. Even number score.
Yeah, but it's possible he's going to pass. So just judging, okay, he doesn't. I thought his body language suggested 6-5 makes the 1 point and then splits to the 18, I imagine. Now there could be an attack on, and there is going to be an attack on after 6-6 for sure. 3s, 1s, and 8s are going to hit.
Yeah.
It's going to hit, and I think he should just go all in and play. He does immediately play down to 7 and just take his chances, you know, try and win a gammon.
Absolutely.
Bringing two in is disappointing when you're 18-10 down and you had some sniff of a gammon. 6-3 just points on the
4 point.
on his head. That reasserts some sense of being able to close those checkers out.
Mm-hmm.
it's probably even money whether or not he makes the anchor. He does it immediately. When I said even money, I meant in the long run whether he made it, because he'd have that roll and subsequent rolls. 5-4 just makes a 20 point. But now the gammon's vanished, and the one's going to help to actually win the game for Ayman or Ayman. Oh,
yeah, he's on the bar.
21 has to come up.
Has to come up and then
play 21. 8-6, 11-9. Yeah.
2.
That's 2.
3. Oh, yeah.
3, 4. Yeah. Yeah. There's no. It plays quite. It plays okay. Doesn't play too badly. Double one makes the 11 point. I think. Don't see anything. Oh, you can just come up. Yeah. Oh, I don't know now what I would do.
No, that's probably right. Probably. And now just come down to 2. You don't want any loose blocks.
Yeah. This looks okay to me now. Better than making the 11 because you get to upgrade your anchor.
Yeah.
And he was threatening to make the 3 point.
Oh, bye.
He would have made the 3 point. I think I'd just play this actually, because you don't mind if he leaves the anchor.
Yeah, precisely.
Too much.
You want to make the 9 point if you can. 6-2.
But he does hit. Of course, he's going to hit.
So you come up.
The 2 can come up to the 20 point.
Yeah,
possibly. There is a downside. It gives better return shots from the bar inboard because the 1's obviously better for Umur than hitting with the 3 because he hits at a better point inboard.
Six is not helpful. You come out
again. He likes to come out, but I think he should just safety the.
No, I've come out for the action.
Block.
Yeah.
Okay.
I quite like the play. You get loads of returns if you get hit, and you've got the better board.
What's that? 3-2.
And this is a dog.
So that's going to hit. No, it hits. It hits and goes to the 7.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I think so. Only leaving 1s and double 5.
Now you've got the chance
double
of
5.
coming in lower.
Doesn't need that.
5, now you're going to hit.
Yeah, this is good.
Hit. Come on. Yeah. Good. Excellent.
Okay, any fan here can completely turn the game around.
2-1. Very nearly, but not quite. What's he thinking about?
Has he got a checker in his hand?
Yeah, must have.
Yeah.
Oh, you think about hitting outside. That's fine. So you can take away red's outer board by coming in on the 2. Now, 1 here.
But now red can just come in and make the 3 point.
Yeah.
Even though he gets to hit the checker on the 13 point and send it back, the risk is that red just comes in and makes his 3 point with about 16 numbers.
Black has much better control of the outer boards for this scenario. 3 and is now hit.
So now we're going to hit probably.
Yeah. And again, at any other score, you can think about this for a while, but given that there's another blot, the trouble with this is it gives black his whole roll. It gives 2s.
Yeah, black just can clean up the.
Yeah,
he can just clean up the checker on the 13.
Yeah. And you can't give him the time to do that. I think commentators about, yeah, nice play. I like this play. Occasionally stay out. 5-1, well, his safety is the block, which is a big swing in black's favour.
Yeah, this is really bad for Umur because he doesn't get to come out and
hit the cover. We're okay. Still some excitement for the spectator. Yeah. Now, black very much wants to come in for 3. Now it's got interesting.
That is a huge fan.
4. The 5-2. Yeah, he can't afford to hide the block, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Should he play 5-3 there? Maybe.
I think you need, ultimately, you need that. Gammon's count double.
How long? He's not going to leave the checker there forever.
That's a
He won't be able
terrible roll. That is a terrible roll.
But even if he'd rolled 5-3, he would have picked it up. He wouldn't have left the checker there, I don't think, just to get hit. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Very difficult now. So you've got to leave an inner board block somewhere, and he's got to open another. Yeah, I think this is fine. You just got to go for this and hope it works. That was 3-2 was a really bad roll. What he wanted to roll was 5-5. Well, that stayed out, so that's at least interesting. Now he needs a big and a little.
5-5 makes the board.
Yeah. Oh gosh, 1, 2, 3. How not to leap a 3-point prime? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 6. Well, 1, 2, or 1 even. Probably.
Yeah, 1 and just think. But 80, 88, 94,
Given that his 3-point primes work so well.
118,
104 for
112.
red.
112, but he's got wastage.
Yeah.
So probably stay back. No, there's not really much harm to Ayman if he stays back, because Umur's only got a 4-point board. Every time Umur rolls above a 7, he gets to escape a checker with no comeuppance at all. He's not thinking of leaving a checker back. It's just not in his not in his mind. What's that?
I don't think it gains that much leaving a checker back then.
Yeah.
This is bad race
maybe.
anyways.
I would have left one back.
And he's failed yet again to leap over a 3-point prime. 5-3, just make a point. Or you begin to clear the 12-point and play 12-4. You get a little bit of an advantage. Making the point.
I still think you want to be kind of thinking about when he comes out to the 9, 10, or your 9, 10, or 11 points, you want to keep the 12 points so that you can hit him with a 1, 2, or 3. He's only got a 3-point board, and you might want to maximize your racing chances. I mean, the race is obviously pretty much in your favor, but I still think you want to be hitting him at no. I would tend to keep the checker on the 12-point. Not be desperate to clear the 12.
Yeah, you're going to pick up some tips. You roll, say, 5-2, and then you hit.
Yeah, exactly. And if the 12-point wasn't there, you wouldn't be sending him back at all. You would definitely not be.
Well, this variation, for example.
I'm fairly sure you want to hit with 2-1, for example.
5-2, you're not going to.
It doesn't roll it.
Make the ace point and slot the 4-point.
And of course, there's like silly swings on 3-3 now. He doesn't move anything because you've got the 12-point.
Interesting.
I think you just have to play with the.
Well, you can come out 6 because of the inboard blocks. Because if you come round, it takes the pressure off the 12-point.
I don't know if I would do this. How many shots is it really leaving? I'm happy to hit with 3-1 or 3-2 or.
About 4-2.
4-2, I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I think that was right, the 6-1, but again, you can only tell if you put the match through extreme gammon afterwards. It's always interesting as commentators to transcribe the match afterwards and see how accurate your commentary was. It's a good way to learn how to play backgammon. Oops, and 2-2 stay. It's going all the way.
So I think he should hit with, happy to hit with any two.
Not 5-3.
Now it ends up being a thorn in his side, funnily enough. And I think he plays 7-2, 4-1. There's definitely don't leave a shot. When I say definitely, it wasn't in my...
The race is close enough that this is probably going to be the right play, I would think.
You definitely don't want to get hit on for no reason, for no gain. I wouldn't have thought about clearing the 12 point. Just about gets past.
Yeah.
I don't see why he wouldn't want to get past. He's his race now is okay. And what has to leave a shot? Like 5-2, he doesn't have to leave a shot. In fact, he might hit and cover with 5-2.
Life easy.
That just brings them in. I think that increases your racing chances by about 20%. That's massive. The race was close. You could see before that double three, he wasn't doing that well. 40, 30, 54, 66, 71, 58, 76, 66, 72, 77.
Mm-hmm.
6 up, evens after. That's not good. You don't get any crossovers. Definitely not a good roll.
You get a strong board, and it's not the roll. Ooh, no, I don't.
That's not too bad. I want to make the 4 point.
Interesting. I want to make the 4 point. If you enter the race with an open 4 point, you're going to have trouble in the bear off. So.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think he wasn't thinking about that. He was thinking about whether or not he
could.
To
go time. Yeah.
Oh, we're at 5-4. Okay. He's going to count it, but there's no other play. 52, 58, 60. 3, 48, 60, 66. So he's 3 up after the roll, actually. But he's got a heck of a lot of wastage. It would be really bad to stay there.
Yeah.
$16.30, 48, 60, 66. 58.
63, 66. But he's got 7 pips of wastage, at least, maybe 8.
His opponent's got wastage, but I think he's still an underdog, but not by very much. He might be like a 60-40 underdog.
Yeah. I mean, you've got to take your chance. Now this is a straight race. Reg rolled hardly a big double at any point in this. 4, no. I'd slot the 5, and I know the crossover's nice. Oh, look, 5-4. How are we going to play that? We spread them out in the outer board, I think.
Yeah, I think I would spread them out. So I think now the race is very close. Is that? Oh, okay. If they went there, I might have just played 15-6.
Now he's going to have, because he hasn't done anything about slotting the 5 point at any point in time. So the 6 is clear.
Yeah.
2. That's
I think it's.
Yeah. Sure.
I think he's a slight favourite now. After that.
Yeah. There's 4 black.
It must be really close.
4-3, and now black is back to 2 gaps. 6-3 is a very good roll.
Yeah, he's definitely a favourite after that.
4-2. All of these misses by black are coming because I think he bore in slightly incorrectly. 2-1 doesn't help. It does get 2 checkers off. 6-5 is a great roll. 2, 3.
Okay, now I think Ayman is favourite, even though Umur is on roll, obviously. 4, 7, 10, 4.
3 and 5.
So close. It's so close. I'm not sure who's favourite.
Can't afford. Oh, that was double 4. Wow. Well, it's very clear who's favourite now. We can't afford a miss.
Okay, but if he gets 2 off, rolls 6, 3, 6, 4. Needs 6, 3, 6, 4. Doesn't get it. That's not enough.
3, 4. Now 7 checkers plays 7 checkers. Black, big favourite. Huge favourite, double 5. Wow. He's turned it on when he needs to. This has to be a double. 5-2.
It isn't.
It's over. Congratulations on winning the match.
Well done to Ayman Hamadeh. Unlucky to Umur.
Yeah. They probably did a deal, so financially they're probably fine. But I mean, you want to win these things, not come second. So. Interesting match, lots of interesting positions, as ever with any backgammon match. Rose up discussion, debate, and so on. And thank you to everybody who's been listening this afternoon to Simon and I. We hope you've had an enjoyable afternoon, and I suspect Simon and I will now disappear and take a well-earned drink somewhere.